Next up, Dolphins at Jets. Jets favored by 3. Over-unders 44.5. Sam Darnold is the toast of New York City right now. Everybody loves Sam Darnold. Everybody beating up on the Giants for not drafting him.
Well, you would take Saquon Barkley over Darnold? No, I don't think
I would have took Darnold. And I guess growing up a Giants fan, I would have took Darnold.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly something you're gonna have to be second guessed on. No question about it. Yeah, it's funny. We talked last week about how the Lions, the last time they faced a rookie quarterback making their debut in Week 1, it was Matt Ryan, and their first pass was like a 65-yard touchdown pass for the Falcons. It was the opposite with Darnold throwing that pick 6. And you're like, oh well, maybe the Lions have improved, but no. Darnold recovered so well for a 21-year-old guy, for a guy who's the youngest. I think he's the youngest quarterback to ever play, right? Or at least
to start a season, I think. Yep.
Yeah. For him to go in and be so poised and inconsistent, impressive, and just a really good tool set. I really like that. Right? It's hard not to like what he did.
I agree with you. I think he looked good. I think he's got some good skill players. I think the Jets are. I use words like decent and okay, but most teams aren't really good. Most teams aren't really bad. A lot of them in the middle. And I think people thought the Jets might be bad, and they don't seem to be. This one,
like last year.
Yeah. What did we learn from the Dolphins in that game? It was weird. You almost don't want to read too much into anything from a game that was interrupted a couple of times and took 7 hours to play or whatever it was. It was just strange.
You know what I thought about was tennis players, like these pro tennis players, when they have they invariably have long rain delays throughout the summer, wherever they're playing around the world. They have 2-hour delays, 3-hour delays. And what you'll notice is, like, when they come back, the top players will usually win those matches. And not just because of they have most talent. It's because mentally they prepare themselves. Mentally, for tennis, the difference between number 1 player in the world and number 15 players in the world is mental. And I think with playing a 7-hour game, the Dolphins came back out, had a couple of delays, had a couple of times where they had to go back to the locker room, take their uniforms off, just kind of chill out. The fact that they come back and show good energy and win that game, I think it's a good thing. I mean, just from a mental perspective, I think that's what I took from. I think the Dolphins are not going to be great this year, but the fact that they kind of showed that they were fighters, I really kind of thought that was a good thing.
Okay, I like the Jets here at home. I mean, the points are close enough that I just think I don't know. I think the Dolphins might be better than I thought, but I think the Jets are just better than the Dolphins.
Yeah, no, I have the Jets -3.
All right. And on Pick Watch right now, by the way, 55% of the experts taking the Jets and giving the points.